Dan Aykroyd is a lock, and we know Bill Murray will be appearing, but now it appears all the surviving original Ghostbusters will be making an appearance in the new reboot. According to a report in The Hollywood Reporter, actor Ernie Hudson will be appearing in the new all-female Ghostbusters. No details were given on his role, but the report seems to suggest he was only on set for the final day of shooting. Schnapp, does Ernie Hudson's involvement in the new film increase, decrease, or do nothing for your anticipation for the new Ghostbusters?
Wow, all three of those choices.
All three.
I would say I don't want to be a jerk and say it does nothing for me. I guess it increases it a little bit, but honestly, I was just as much excited for it to just be a complete new Ghostbusters and not have any of the original Ghostbusters in it. But I'm sure if those guys like Aykroyd's gonna be in it, him and his crystal skull drink and like sweating out about all the multiple universes of Ghostbusters that he hasn't shut up about for like 30 years. However they wedge Aykroyd in, and I love Aykroyd. He's an amazing guy. I'm glad he's getting his dream come true. So why not fit the rest of the surviving cast? I'm sad that Harold Ramis is not able to be in this film because of all the rest of the Ghostbusters, including Bill Murray, is in it, and they don't get Harold. That's a bummer to me, but you know, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I think it increases my excitement a little bit. I'm not super pumped for this new Ghost, but I'm very curious to see where they go. Yeah, I reserve my right to really have my reaction to it until we see the first trailer, but knowing Aykroyd was going to make a cameo and Bill Murray was going to make a cameo, it kind of feels right that Ernie Hudson is in there. And I like Ernie Hudson. I like him. Every time he pops up in something, you know you're going to enjoy those minutes that he's on screen. And actually, it's funny because Ann and I just went to this thing in Hollywood called the Rooftop Theater, where they set up this kind of a drive-in sort of thing, but it's up on this roof with fake grass, and they set up like 200 chairs, and they showed Ghostbusters, and we watched it there last week. And I forgot. Of course, you remember that Ghostbusters is awesome, but I haven't seen it in about 4 or 5 years. And watching it, I was like, man, this is really great. And seeing Ernie Hudson there, cool. It is a whole new Ghostbusters. I mean, I don't think Ernie Hudson is playing his character from the original. I think these are all going to be cameos just to pop in and say, "Wee, look at me, I'm the hot dog vendor," or whatever. But yeah, you're right though. The one thing that crossed my head is that I know when we see Aykroyd, and then later on we see Bill Murray first scene, and then we see Ernie Hudson first scene, it's really, really going to make you miss Harold Ramis being in there. It just really is, and that's a sad thing, but it's a good thing at the same time that the rest of them will be there. What do you think?
I am glad to hear that this increases your boy's interest, because it certainly does for me. I always thought that for whatever reason, Winston Zeddemore didn't get the respect that all the other Ghostbusters got, because yeah, it was those three dudes that started the Ghostbusters, and then they hired him when they needed more help. But that dude's a Ghostbuster. It
sounds a lot like you with Movie Talk.
I am the Winston Zeddemore of Movie Talk, because I'm also by far the best looking member of this panel, much like Ernie Hudson is in Ghostbusters.
By far.
And look, when you see Ghostbusters 2, he's in there the whole time, so he definitely should get credit as being one of the Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And so seeing him in this movie, for whatever reason, none of them are going to be playing their roles from the Ghostbusters. This is a new universe, but it does increase my excitement. I'm already jacked for this movie. I think it's going to be one of the best movies of the summer next year. Do we get Slimer? That's the. I'd love to see Rick Moranis. Okay, I'd love to see Annie Potts, but Slimer. There's got to be a Slimer like Ghost in the new Ghostbusters.
Certainly hope so.